I could have done it. I have the controller.
Okay, I won't click with my mouse then.
Boom.
You want to do the intro?
We'll do it at the same time. Ready?
Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Resident Evil Village Shadows of Rose. I feel like this is just terribly awkward whenever we do that.
Too bad. So anyway, last time we
managed to escape like the Duke's weird hellhole with a giant face creature, but we ended up landing in a different realm of, or like layer of the crystal that we were trying to get, that we were inside of.
then we end up at House Beneviento.
Yes.
To go face some dolls and try to get the crystal.
Yes, and
but turns out the crystal wasn't there. But you know what was there? Evelyn.
Yes. And we might have found out that
Michael,
there he is! Might actually be our dad.
What?
No one could have seen it coming.
Look, there's Evelyn in the back too.
Yes, yes. So we managed to escape though, and we landed in a new realm. Yeah, sorry, my one automatic light turned on because it's at the time. But oh yeah. We ended up dropping off here. Looks like kind of on the outskirts of the village. Oh, I know this place. This is exactly where Ethan crawled out after the rat.
A rat?
The
Rat?
The rat.
What are you fucking talking about?
You remember? Or you open the little cupboard, and there's the rat. And he's like, "Oh,"
What's
and then
all this doing out here?
and then he turns around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he hears of all the banging footsteps up top, and there's like a pushed over bookshelf, and he pushes it over, and there's a cup and blood. At the very beginning of the game.
Oh. But it wasn't a rat, though.
Okay, it was a mouse then. In the cupboard.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like an actual enemy.
No,
I was like, no, motherfucker.
There's no rat enemy in this game. Don't be ridiculous. Ha ha ha.
Rat-diculous.
There's no rat enemies coming up.
Fuck you. I don't want to kill a ratito.
Where
Oh!
the hell am I? What is this place?
Yo, that's a big water tower.
Yeah. That do be looking like a water tower. This place ain't looking too hot, Chief. Oh, okay, maybe it is pretty hot. There's fire, but...
It's getting hot in here.
I can sense something from over there.
Head with it. Oh.
Holla? Me! That's me!
What?
Another Mia. Oh no, either another you.
Another Mia. There's already Mia. Mama Mia.
Go again.
I'm sure she got that one a lot. You're
Yeah.
a mother? Mama Mia?
Like, please stop. This is the 14th time today I've heard that. This is the worst baby shower ever.
Mama Mia.
They're all just like in the castle.
Oh, fucking excuse me.
Couple more corpses. Everyone's up. There you are.
Oh, there I am.
There you are.
They meant like right here. I'm like, that's not fucking me.
On the ground is you. Uh-oh.
I'm even stronger than before.
Even stronger than before.
Got fucking stuck on them.
Very dramatic. Hello, me.
Bye. Try and grab all I can.
Oh, hi. Damn, you never make time for yourself.
Fuck you, bitch!
Get off me, Oh shit, where did you come from? Got a bunch. Ooh, should hopefully restore all of it. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Woo! Nice. Damn. Oh. Go away.
I need to find that crystal.
Crystal.
Yeah, so we can get rid of
Can't spell crystal without crass.
No, you definitely can.
Wesker couldn't.
Wesker can't spell.
Sorry. Because he has a PhD and I can just imagine him like having to use fucking like Grammarly to get through like
Yeah, he's been
school.
faking it till he makes it.
William Birkin's been writing all of his papers. He just says the idea.
Is this where those copies of me came from?
Very nice.
Okay. Well, that idea didn't work.
It's worth a shot.
Someone's been here.
The Megamycete absorbs the memories of all life within its reach, but there are laws which govern this world within it. It seems worthwhile to catalog them as they become apparent. 1. The memories that comprises this realm do not strictly reflect reality. 2. Only those who are attuned to the Megamycete in life retain control of their faculties here in this realm. This aligns with my understanding of the Megamycete as revealed to me in its visions before my death. Yes, my death. My physical body is gone, absorbed into the Megamycete, and yet I do not despair, for this fate has granted me fascinating insights. I feel like I'm supposed to be somebody that I already know, but I'm keeping this voice anyway. All those years I strived, have continued to strive. They are not for nothing. The memories, the consciousness, understanding, and knowledge I have accumulated in life have transferred here to the Megamycete, where it serves as a source of power within this realm. If I can harness this power, I believe I can use it to affect the thoughts and memories of others. Was totally a perfect arrangement. With so many minds and memories gathered here, finding and retrieving a single person from amidst the rabble has proven an immense challenge. Memories are here, yes, but dissolute. Perhaps what is needed is the right vessel into which to hold her. And of course I know of the perfect vessel. The only candidate on my years of searching, Rosemary Winters. Oh, is this Miranda? Miranda, you fiend.
Even in death, she's still trying to revive her daughter.
Bro, you don't get my fucking body. I'm sorry. I want...
Why there's so many clones of you.
I have intended to duplicate Rosemary Winters with the hope that a perfect replica might serve as a suitable vessel. However, the results were less than ideal. It would seem that some sort of interference is preventing me from creating a suitable replica. Instead, I have succeeded in making what is essentially a living doll. It represents the real thing, yes, but has no power. Such a pathetic husk could never provide suitable as a vessel.
Oh, where's it?
Am I like holding my controller by the crotch?
I have no clue.
Yuzi!
There you go. That could all connect.
There we go.
There we go. We did it!
I will continue my efforts in hopes of discerning the source of this interference. Several hypotheses have come to mind thus far. 1. The fact that Rose is still alive. 2. Some other actor within this realm. 3. A flaw in my methods of production. None of these seem especially likely to be the sole reason, nor any of them easy problems to solve. Perhaps my best hope is to somehow bring Rose into this realm. Were she to offer herself as a vessel, it would be so simple. Uh-oh.
Wah, wah.
Kay, were you working for the bad guy? What if he was Megamyceted?
Oh.
Additional observations. Further experiments with these Rose copies as are taken to calling these husks have yielded another interesting wrinkle to pursue. When subjected to situations invoking extreme terror, they actually begin to express some semblance of Rose's abilities. This warrants more research, and I think that my first creation, the Masked Duke, is just one to perform this stress test.
So this version of the Duke was created by her.
Have been watching me the entire time.
So yeah, so that wasn't really the Duke, that was just Miranda's interpretation of the Duke used to try to, exert pressure onto these clones. So you're good, the Duke is still nice.
I come back to the real world and the Duke is like, mask? Torture? Ah, no, I don't have time for that sort of thing, not in my old days.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh.
How's your father doing all these days, by the way?
Oh, we got a call from your mom.
Oh, you
Want me to mute the stream for a sec? And we're back! Sorry, I had to do my best.
Take those fucking guys.
I had to do what I could to...
You're just sitting here going like... I mean, I thought next time you're just gonna do some shit like this.
I had to keep the stream as entertained as I could while being muted.
Alright, well, let's keep going.
Okay. Oops,
Hey,
sorry.
hey, don't mess up my hair. You could have just asked me to take it out.
Nah.
Hey. Yeah.
Back to the game.
It would seem that at some point during my experiments with consciousnesses, an intruder made herself in my home in my realm. This intruder would be none other than the failure Evelyn, who has been running around and enacting her own pitiful agenda, which has led to a slight disruption in my own plans. Had Evelyn not interfered, Rosemary Winters would have been on the verge of despair, dispossessed of her will to live in her mutamycete powers. Instead, a new passion burns within her. I shall have to extinguish it. Oops.
She left a lot of ammo lying around. Ooh. Gun.
I got everything in here.
Oh, this Mother Miranda. She would know when to quit.
She doesn't. Not cool enough for that.
True.
Fucking go deeper to the cave.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
There's that feeling again. It's so strong.
I'm gonna try to take away her powers and she still intends on not having them. That pull I've been feeling is close, but I just can't go any further. I thought I had made it when I saw that blue light, but no, not quite. If only I'd been braver, faster, stronger. So close. I was so close.
I'm almost there.
Michael. Brother, you saw that was your dad. You
Well,
just...
I guess she hasn't confirmed that was her dad.
Okay, fair.
It could be two separate entities acting upon each other.
True.
Or she's just saying it in a cheesy, goofy way. Like, Michael.
Michael. If that's even your real name. Black God, which lives in us in which we live, create for us a new world, and as befits your will, your dark consciousness holds for us a second chance, graciously offered and joyously accepted. You drink the blood of the lost lamb as it falls upon your darkened earth, not to destroy, but to preserve and once again deliver unto life.
This is some twisted shit.
Oh, you and your cult stuff.
Classic Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait to go up here. This could be my fucking dad. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it, if Ethan was the villain?
Ooh. Maybe.
I can feel it.
Oh. I do find it funny that Oswald E. Spencer let a literal, like, immortal being hit it.
It's working. Oh my god. Is this what normal feels like?
Rose, I've waited so long for you.
Who are you?
My name is Miranda.
What?
You had become so powerful. Far too powerful for me to subdue directly. So, I had to lure you into this realm so that you might willingly relinquish your powers.
No. But Kay said...
Did he? Or did I? That Kay was an illusion. Very convincing, wouldn't you say?
No way.
Now you can become the vessel for my Eva!
That bitch mother Miranda.
That's the most we've seen of his face yet!
Ethan, you pest! Go! Stop me when he can manifest. He can't save you, Rose! No one can. Rose!
Rose, hurry!
Let's go, Dad!
Escape!
Let's go!
Not from me!
He even manifested his own gun.
Let's go, Father!
Dad! Wait, hold up. Is it really you?
Yes, but right now you need to run! Run!
He's so epic. I can't believe I've become an Ethan fan. I've known him for 2 games.
Thanks. Why didn't you tell me who you really were? Why'd you let me call you Michael?
I didn't want to complicate things. I just needed you safe. And I'm sorry I left you alone. But I had to find a way out. And I did. It's just ahead.
Rose!
Get away from my daughter! Stay away from my family! Rose, come on!
You can't escape Rose. Ethan, persistent as always.
Dad!
Rose, now's your chance. Go live a normal life. Make friends. No one will ever call you a freak again.
But
Rose, just go!
I don't want to leave you!
I know. I know. I love you. But I need to know that you're safe. So please, just...
Ethan, you insolent pest!
I got this. Get out of here.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Don't worry, Dad. I've got this.
And fucking
You
around.
think your powers will allow you to stand against me in the heart of my domain? Foolish little.
Oh, shit.
Intent you were on my
You get the Wesker dodge.
I
Yes!
might.
Why suffer needs?
Oh, shit.
How about this?
Woo!
This is there will be wailing and gnashing.
That's a Bible verse! Maybe!
To be fair, she has been around since when the Bible was relevant.
This will also
True. Oh, shit.
wretch little girl.
You can shoot her.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. Oops.
Nah.
Offer yourself unto me. Don't resist.
You know, I think I'd prefer to resist. Be a
This is
police
nothing.
officer.
And even if you were to survive, what would be the point? You can't save your father. You are of two different
Oh.
worlds. Here I come. Why do you? There's no shields.
Woo!
I won't let you do this.
Get the fuck out of here!
What is this?
Gun.
It took so much to lure you, but you're incredible. Well, worth the effort.
You might change your mind when I put an end to your plans.
You will fall.
Function.
Yeah, where the fuck?
Now!
She is hopping around.
Very hard to predict where she's going, honestly.
Yeah.
Come! Be by my
Woo!
side! I cultivated this world within the Megamycete to resurrect my sweet daughter. But no matter how many of us survived, none had the power to.
Oh, you got a lot of healing. You're fine.
That is why it must be you. You are the only one who can bring her back to me. Whatever it takes, whatever I must do, I will see this through.
That won't work.
Does that give you some of your charges back for your
Your
power?
time is at.
Yeah.
Don't resist.
A conservative on Twitter who's white and old.
Let's see this power.
I dodged.
Sure.
And I hold. What the fuck?
I think you got stun locked there. Thankfully, it didn't look like it did too much damage.
Offer
No,
yourself
I just have to wait
unto
another whole
me.
cycle for that.
Uh.
Here I come.
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
that was that when you do forward
Why
and B.
suffer?
Oh, I was trying to dodge.
Nah, that does like her branch attack back at her.
Oh.
Why do you?
Why do you think so much?
There's no shame in this
Yeah, I like it.
realm. This is. There will be wailing and gnashing.
Oh, no.
See you dodge this!
Oh!
How do you possess such power? Do you still not see? There is no happy ending.
Hi, Dad.
Says the wicked witch
Oh,
at the
he's
end of
taking
her
a nap.
reign.
I didn't even realize he was there.
The fuck?
And you kill
What
the
the fuck is-
only
what was
one
that?
who
I don't know, maybe you
understands
grabbed it.
Why the fuck am I getting stung?
Kind of a heart attack to dodge, yeah.
You just won't give up. You really are.
That's me, Rosemary
That
Winters.
stubborn life that shines inside you makes you the perfect vessel.
Fuck that, man. I was holding it the entire time.
Yeah, I think it takes you longer to suck it in than it does for. I think you have to dodge the first two and suck up the last one.
There's nothing.
Like that? What the fuck?
Okay, maybe it's just a rig.
Yeah, what the
Or
hell?
maybe you need to be able, because I think that sucks into energy. Maybe the only thing I think of is you put in too much energy so you can suck it in. Get the fuck out of here!
Impossible.
Did you say imposter among us?
I shall finish this.
That's okay, you don't need to. Oh.
There is no victory.
Oh!
Finally, my struggle comes to fruition.
Rose! Over here!
Dad!
Use this! Take her down!
Oh, I will.
Oh.
Return and yield your strength to me.
Jesus, Rose!
So much power. You truly would have been the perfect vessel for my Eva.
I'm not a goddamn vessel. I'm not some stupid copy. I'm me, Rose. And you're done.
Woo! He's been killed in the afterlife.
Oh, man. Where do you go after you die in the afterlife?
Hey, sweetie.
Who knows?
Oh my god!
L2.
They're not giving us a clear shot of this man's face
You're so
ever.
And even though I wasn't there with you, I've always watched over you. I'm so sorry I couldn't protect you.
All you've ever done is protect me.
Not this time. You lost your chance. I'm so sorry.
No. It was my choice. And I don't regret it one bit. If I had left you, then we never would have had this chance to talk face to face.
Why was that?
I heard the vibration on the desk of them hugging.
Yeah, I'm like, why did that vibrate? It's a hug! How much worse would it be your fucking embrace?
I'm okay.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so very proud of you. I love you, Rose.
I love you too, Dad.
Andrews will say it's bad cinematography that you literally never get a good shot of his face.
I'm back. Dad.
This is like the perfect time for it to fucking end with like some really upbeat music that doesn't fit the.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon, it's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels like
Fucking idiot kid. Sorry, I mean, you could.
Wait, is this not the scene that we saw at the end of?
There's new context for it. Because it's a little more than just visiting grave at this.
Hey, Dad.
Aww.
Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot. Stand down. I
No,
can
she,
handle it.
no, she actually knows who Evelyn is.
Mm-hmm.
I met her.
Yeah.
Need to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
Man, so just a half-hour stream that'll make me feel sad, huh?
Oh, we got time to talk about.
Oh
The
yeah,
game.
time to talk about the game.
Oh,
Oh.
also, yeah, because you did ask who that person in the distance was.
That hurt bad.
So, yes, okay, so, funny enough, when the game first came out and the Village of Shadows wasn't around,
Mm-hmm.
the one modder person basically went out of bounds in the cutscene and found that it actually is Ethan's model.
Huh.
and so people were confused. But I'm guessing what it actually is in reference to is the fact that, I mean, he's not really there, but the fact that he's still sort of with Rose,
even though he's kind of dead.
even though he's not physically there.
Imagine really only being connected to your daughter through her, like, fucked up little powers. She's mold, just like her father before her.
Little moldy boy. But so, let's talk about
Sorry, I know we're about to talk about it, but my first thought was, because, you know, shows described a thing like, oh, they always make fun of you for wearing white sweat. I'm like, nobody made a cum joke at your school?
They were kindergarten!
Okay, I'm like, in high school, though, they still make fun of her in high school.
That's very possible.
I'm like, what, you think she goes to, like, high school, and they're like, haha, cum girl. I'm like,
That's it. I'm sure somebody has.
could you imagine being Ethan and watching that happen? You're just like you want, like, you're like, wow, stop making fun of my kid. Like, get more creative. It's not.
Yeah.
You could say glue.
Yeah.
You could say milk. I ran out of ideas already.
There's only so many white substances. And cum makes up half of them.
Half of them? How many cums are there?
A lot of. I mean, every animal does cum. Anyway, so your thoughts on the.
Why would you say that in front of the children?
Sorry. So what do you, what'd you think of the DLC with Shadows of Rose?
It was good. Made me sad.
But in a good way.
In a good way, it made me sad.
Yeah, but I think it's sort of the nice, perfect tie-up to the Winter story, since it sounds like they're probably not gonna do any more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With it. So. Yeah.
Why did voice credit Dimitrescu but not Miranda during this? What the?
I don't know. No, that was, I think, the motion capture.
Oh, motion capture. Gotcha.
Bea, do you have any other thoughts you want to say besides bad?
I think. I don't see it says Dimitrescu.
Yeah.
And Heisenberg in here. They were new.
This might just. I don't really know. This could just be the credits for them.
No, not everything else on there. It just.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
But there was no Moreau or Beneviento.
I don't know. I think you might have heard a voice line from Dimitrescu and Heisenberg in like a flashback or something.
Gotcha.
It's probably literally just like a line.
Oh, yeah. French voice acting.
Oh, there's Miranda. She's above. Yeah.
Miranda.
So yeah, you're just above.
Yep. Italian. No way. They.
So back to the thoughts on the game. To turn the monitor off.
I don't know where to start, honestly.
Okay. Character Rose.
I thought she was pretty good. I mean, she just kind of felt like a normal teenage girl with issues that wanted to get rid of her issues.
Yeah. Okay.
In a good way.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like, it felt, you know, like a realistic thing where it's just like, I don't care how cool these are. Fuck this. I'm getting made fun of. Like,
yeah.
Which is very teenager, where it's like, I don't care if this is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
People are making fun of me for it, so it's a bad thing now.
Yeah. And then what do you think about? Yeah, I guess just the general overall plot line of this.
It's a pretty good plot. I mean, it was a nice way to like bring back like the old locations without it being, you know.
Yeah. I know a lot of
the same
DLCs
game.
do that, as they reuse a lot of the same areas just because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense too, considering that's kind of where the Megamycete.
Yeah,
lived.
yeah, it functions. It's not like a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. I liked the mask too. It was fun seeing him being a villain.
Yeah. Yes, he did an interesting job. I felt sort of interesting.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. It felt a little more like I actually had to like preserve my resources because I don't just get them from enemies anymore.
Yeah, it's a little. This game, the DLC is a teensy bit less forgiving, I think.
Yeah, which I mean, it makes sense for this post game, but you know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a DLC. I honestly think they just didn't have as much time to play test this, based off some of the stuff that happened in the doll area. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like the doll room, I think was probably like Just because some of it was just kind of hard to figure
It
out.
was just kind of
a little-
confusing where you were supposed to go at points, which...
Yeah, but I don't think it was a bad section. I think
No,
it
it wasn't.
needed-
I mean, it wasn't
needed a little bit of rough
disastrous. I think, yeah, it just needed a few
tweaks.
Results. Ender completed just under 3 hours.
Ooh,
Woo,
do I get a letter?
speedrun.
Do I get a letter? No.
Oh, you might not rip. Darn.
You know, Ethan wasn't the villain. It was Miranda all along.
Yeah.
Kay was up to some no good.
No good.
I like how Ethan was even willing to like have cut that sort of like, because I guess the thing that was really keeping her connected to Ethan, I think, is her powers, because it allows her sort of access to like this sort of bridge. And I think it's really interesting that Ethan was willing to just let her give that up if
well,
that's what
for survival.
Yeah, I mean, well, for survival, but also, you know, like, she wanted to live a normal life, and I think he was also willing to kind of let that happen. I mean, he's like, you're being stubborn, but fine, you can, like, I'll let you live a normal life.
Well, I think he totally gets it. I mean,
yeah, I think he wanted to be a normal guy. He
Yeah.
didn't know he would.
Yeah, I don't even think he was necessarily against it. I think he was probably pretty neutral on it, but just wanted what was best for Rose.
Oh, yeah. I just think, you know, it's like, especially considering a lot of his character motivation was to protect her, I think it, you know, makes sense, but it's also, I mean, it's gotta be rough knowing that, like, you, after that sort of cutoff, it's not like you can actually, like, really be there to...
Well, it's hard to know how
kid.
much he knew to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, who knows?
Oh, for sure, yeah, I think it would probably make sense that if she didn't have her power, she couldn't exactly come back to this.
Yeah.
And probably there's some sort of, like, power that gets severed or something.
Potentially,
I'm not saying exact, but it would make sense that it would sever her connection to that sort of Megamycete if she
got rid of her powers,
got rid of the Megamycete inside.
Yeah.
Because I think her powers are kind of connected to that sort of, like, thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what got her into the thing to begin with.
Yeah, it was her powers, yeah.
So, I'm assuming there's some sort of, like, bridge between, like, the...
Probably, yeah.
Probably. But, you know, obviously that's all just theory.
Yeah.
All game theory. But...
Yeah, no, I think they probably made the better choice of not going super in-depth on it, otherwise it was just gonna, I think, cause more issues than...
Yeah, I think sometimes having powers just be open-ended just makes it easier so you don't accidentally write yourself into, like, a plot hole.
Yeah. If you keep it a bit vague.
It'd be funny if she just, like, it's the next time somebody, like, there's an epilogue scene where she, like, walks into school and they make fun of her, and then she freezes them, and then she puts down sunglasses, and then
she teleports behind them.
I don't remember the name of this song. A Back in Black by AC/DC that starts playing in, like, a freeze frame.
Oh. Okay.
Is it My Mother again?
Nope, scam likely.
Yeah, you could just hang.
Thank. Okay, yeah. No.
I was gonna say answer and then immediately hang up so I don't have to leave a voicemail.
No, yeah, oops. That's okay.
I didn't think about that till you already hung up.
But, yeah, so that's, sort of the general, well, I mean, yeah, it's not, like, the first bit doesn't necessarily connect. I mean, it's a pretty simple plot line. There's nothing crazy deep until the end. And I wouldn't call it crazy deep, but, like...
It's more just like, my father!
Yeah, it sort of functions, it's just sort of a way to get from point A to point B, which is fine, I feel.
Yeah, sometimes games can just be linear. And that's
yeah, well, especially given it's a short DLC, it doesn't need to be anything.
Yeah, I do find it funny, they're like, yeah, we got one more day, and that's probably maybe...
Yeah,
as if this
I wasn't
like,
sure. No. I forgot exactly how much there was, so it was a little bit...
And it was literally just, like, the end of the game.
Yeah. So, what did... Yeah, I was gonna say, we could talk about each of the... There's, like, 3 kind of sections to this. So, the first area being the castle area.
I liked it.
Yeah. Why did you... You're like, I liked it.
I just remembered the fucking, like, big guys, and I'm like, I don't know.
The big guy, yeah.
They scare me.
He's a bit intense.
I liked the Duke, though. Even if he was evil, I'm like,
you still like
do whatever you want, Duke.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I think they pulled it off well enough that it wasn't, like, just, like, awkward.
Yeah, no, I think he works as a villain, which honestly is kind of fun.
Well, yeah, I think there was always some, like, mystery surrounding him.
Yeah.
So him suddenly being evil is, like, kind of believable.
No, yeah, I agree with you. I was really waiting at the end of Village for him to turn around and be like, I'm evil!
Yeah.
And then you just be like, oh, man, even after I had food with you, and then he'd be like, I'm sorry, Ethan. I know what we had was special, but I just can't do this anymore.
I am Mother Miranda.
Mother Miranda, her love is just so much more intense, and Ethan's like, well, he's like, we made food, we didn't marry, and he goes, we didn't, and then he goes, oh, and then Duke's like, well, now I'm just sad.
But yeah,
Mother Miranda's like, quit the nonsense, I'm trying to steal his baby.
So yeah, so that was that, and then the next section, the Beneviento house.
The dolls. And that fucking this statue shit. I knew what it was going to be the second I saw the instructions, and I still hated it.
No, yeah, that would. I honestly.
I like how I backed up directly into a doll and didn't die.
Yeah.
Like I just remember you were like, ooh.
I think because you like backed up right into the camera. It must have a couple seconds to activate too to make sure the player doesn't just immediately die from it, which I'm assuming is what happened.
It happened in the last one though. Like the first, I like walked up the hallway and it just like killed me.
Yeah, I was worried if that section wasn't gonna be as effective given you weren't wearing headphones because it's a little more direct. Like you can actually like hear them.
I can kind of like tell.
Yeah, that's why I turned up the volume. I don't know if you noticed right before that section because I wanted to make sure you could at least hear the feet. Because honestly, that's like more scary than anything. Is you just keep hearing these footsteps.
I know, it's like you don't know when they're gonna like stop.
Yeah, and no, I hated that, but yeah, I put it. It might not be quite as scary as the baby section, but it's close.
Yeah, I mean like the doll hide and seek section was a little annoying, but
I think.
But the fucking scary ass statue shit, I'm like, fuck.
No, that's what was great. Yeah, I think the doll just like stealth section wasn't the best thought out, but
no,
it's not like bad. I don't dislike the idea too much. It just isn't quite right for a Resident Evil game, to be honest. It just doesn't quite fit the way that it was done. And it's just kind of a little goofy.
Considering how Resident Evil keeps taking like genre turns where it's like horror, then action, then horror, then like the stealth game. When are we getting the Resident Evil romance? When are we getting like?
Just gotta go play the fan games.
I'm gonna go play Resident Evil 6 again and watch Leon and Ada have their horrible romance. It's so funny how like man is after this same woman for 15 fucking years. Like, I'm sorry. You either gotta get together or give the fuck up after that long. I'm sorry. You can't be playing cat and mouse in a relationship for that long. Leon, either move on and find another hot woman, because I'm sure they're everywhere, because all women are queens, or...
And then, so finally onto the...
Sorry.
I know, you're...
I'm really passionate about this, man.
I get it. Yeah, so, finally would be, like, the Miranda section. What did you think of that one?
Some of the things felt kind of stun-locky, and I got mad, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm getting stun-locked.
Yeah, it did. I think for a lot of them...
Like, the dark section, I think, was the only one that pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. I don't remember how I ended up dealing with that, because...
Like, everything else was just me. I kind of, like, learned. I just feel like I'm fucking fighting, like, baby's first Dark Souls. Especially with, like, the fucking spinning shit. I'm like, now, how am I supposed to avoid that?
Yeah, no.
But I think I'm getting stunned with that. I'm like, fuck!
Yeah.
You're not even giving me a chance anymore!
Yeah, thankfully they weren't doing, like, a ton of damage, so...
No, it was just kind of annoying, because it's like, I can't do anything!
Yeah, and I think you were probably just countering a few of them slightly wrong, and that was leading to it.
But, that's right, 'cause they were projectiles, right?
Yeah.
I could have just...
You might have been able to... I actually don't know if you're able to...
I don't know, because I know they're... Usually the ones I absorbed are, like, gold.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't think I could absorb them.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess I was gonna say, I think the Beneviento house is the most it's like the best part of the game again, sort of. I mean, even with the doll, just because of the walking Mias.
I always hate like going to the Beneviento house. You never want anything. There's nothing good in that fucking house. It's God has forsaken that land.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna be very honest with you. Whatever they put in the Beneviento house, like they always gotta fuck that one up somehow in a good way. They're like, let's make this one like a classic horror.
But yeah, no, that was I think the best one purely from like a memorable perspective.
Could you imagine playing the doll thing in fucking first person, like the fucking statue shit?
Or in VR.
Or yeah, VR. Fuck that. If I had to play that in VR, I'd
That'd
die.
be really cool, but yeah, at least you know it's coming.
I know it's coming, but like.
Oh yeah,
imagine putting something in the VR one for the first time, just like, alright, have fun.
Same with the Beneviento, any of the Beneviento stuff. Yeah.
God, even playing that baby shit in first perspective, I'm like, no.
Yeah, but if it
was in third person, I'd be less scared by it, probably.
It's a little bit, the third versus the first person definitely makes a difference. I think, anything is scarier in first person.
Honestly, I think that's why, it's like, even then, that's why it's like, if you pull off horror in a third person perspective, it can be really cool too, because it's like, even without that, like, extra step of immersion,
It still did a good job of being scary.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I probably would have been also interested in seeing it in first person just for fun of it, but why not?
I'm sure someone's made a mod for it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, didn't somebody already mod a third person version?
Yeah, there was a third person version long before it.
They actually released one.
Which I still have to play.
If you play the third person one, do you actually get to see Ethan's face if you turn the camera?
Probably.
We could see.
Well, I know. I was gonna say
basic guy.
'cause I know. Yeah, when he shotgunned a guy when you were running away from Miranda, and he turned pretty far. I could see his whole face.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I could barely make it out. Like,
Although you were probably focused on other things. So.
yeah, like the fight.
No, that was when you were running away.
Oh, running away. Yeah, like running away.
Yeah, so and it was pretty brief, but
you have to pull it up from you after stream. It's
Yeah.
like, look, Ethan.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sure I could look up the model like on the Google.
Well, yeah,
and
yeah.
it would
There's images of his face.
Why did I
since
say on
7.
the Google?
But I was gonna say, so I think the first section and Still in the Castle is probably the best for just like a regular playthrough, like a replay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's in the same area. And
I think Beneviento House will always like have that like pro and con of like scariest house on the first playthrough
and most memorable,
kind of tedious on the second.
Yeah,
after.
yeah, and then it just loses its interest because there's just not much combat or anything going on there. Although you can usually blow through it pretty quick. But I think the first area is probably the best for gameplay, just from an actual. And the Miranda bit I think is like second and. Oh, maybe not second. Maybe second in both. I don't know. It's good. It's not bad. It makes it sound like I'm bad. I'm like, what? This one's first and this one first, and then the other Miranda section.
It's like Mask Duke was a great way to introduce us to the realm. Beneviento House is a great way to give us those extra spooks, Mother Miranda.
No, yeah, I think
the Ethan scene was very.
No, yeah, I do like what they did with the Mother Miranda stuff here, and I think it's nice to get more of her because. We got so little of her in Village.
Look, she's like the main antagonist in Village, and we see her for like 2 fucking minutes.
So.
I mean, to be fair, I think it adds to like a lore to her. I think is when you only get to see her at the end.
Yeah, and it builds her up.
I kind of wish more things would do that, where like the main villain like early only gets like a big hurrah at like the final moment.
Yeah, I think that there's all these pros and cons to that storytelling type too.
It really is. I think it just like it has to be done well. Sometimes it's nice having the villain from the get go. Sometimes it's nice just not having the villain. It's a good way. It's just kind of a thing you gotta gauge.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it both methods require good storytelling to pull off effectively.
You need good storytelling to have a good story.
What? So, anyway, I think. Is there anything else we want to talk about? I don't know, Rose's powers. Did you find those funny?
That was fun. Yeah, I like how we got the Wesker dash at the end. Yippee!
Yeah, I think
I was really hoping I could do it in like any direction, but I understand now to use the powers.
Yeah, the controls are a little bit wonk for it, but that's.
I really truly wish I could have just dashed in any direction, just like wee.
Yeah.
Like
no,
I do like the Wesker thing where I just keep dashing forward. It's.
I think the powers were a good addition here to make it to spice it up a bit, so that it.
Wasn't just
the same
Village
thing.
2.
Yeah, and especially given you only get 2 guns in this, you can't upgrade them. Like they had to, it was a way to.
Ethan got I like how Ethan got to have the gun moment when you're running away. He's like, I gotta have my shotgun. It's like, how'd you get a shotgun still? You've been dead for 16 years.
I mean, he did spawn a pistol in. So.
That is true. He's just like, here's my old pistol. You can have it. My really powered up pistol. Imagine if it carried over from what you upgraded. Like you choose what save you ended on, and then you just all right, here's all my shit. Why is this gun so fucking you take a pistol and you one shot everything, and she's just like, what? Whoa, Dad, what about your shotgun? And it just blows Mother Miranda clean off. But
do you have any other final remarks with Shadows of Rose before we wrap it up here?
I think that's a nice, short but sweet kind of thing,
Yeah.
I don't think anything really overstayed its welcome, so.
Yeah, no, I think it's a nice little concise package that, I wouldn't say it's oh, you gotta play it, but I think if you like the Village story and you want to learn a little bit more about the characters and see kind of the results of the story, kind of the conclusion, the epilogue almost.
Well, they mentioned Mia's been gone for a while. I think they said, where did she fucking go? Work?
Wait, what?
But she mentioned I haven't seen Mom in months or whatever. At one point in the game.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she's hadn't seen her mom in a while.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was one of the lines. I'm where's Mia?
Hmm.
Why do you keep disconnecting?
I don't know. Controllers being weird.
I like when controllers do that. They're just so funny and quirky.
But yeah, so that was a Shadows of Rose. I think we will pretty soon be probably next weekend it's probably gonna be a day, maybe 2 most, the Mercenaries. So we'll do the Mercenaries in a little bit, but that'll wrap up Shadows of Rose. But yeah, that'll wrap things up for this afternoon stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish you again later tonight as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.